Okay, so for the last one, it's going to be the same project, but we're going to submit two different files. So you're going to create a GIF, and then in the next one, you're going to add something to it and save it as a GIF again, okay? So it's like a 2-in-1. For this one, create new, just like we've been doing. HD, 24 frame rate. I'm just in the habit of changing my background. Excuse me. Okay, so for this one, we need the rectangle tool. I'm going to turn off the stroke. It's unnecessary. And for the fill, I'm going to choose this rainbow colored gradient. And I'm just going to fill the stage. If you want to use other colors, you can go to the color palette panel. It's this one that looks like a little artist palette or window color. You can double click on these and it'll let you change the colors. Or you can just leave it the same. I'm going to leave it just the way it is because the colors are going to change anyways. Excuse me. So let's go to 1 second. And we're going to make a keyframe and adjust the colors. So right click, insert keyframe, and go to the color panel. And I'm just going to switch these around a little bit. You can double click those color stops if you'd like. To change the color. You can also click and drag off of it to remove some and double click to add them. Let's go with that. So it goes from that to that, and right click a frame in between the keyframes and say create shape tween. And this is what we have. I'm going to go to frame 48, right click, insert keyframe. On this one, I actually think it might be faster if I just double click and change them myself. I don't want black. Something different. How about pink again? Okay. Right click a frame in between, create shape tween, and like previously, I want it to loop, so I'm going to copy the first keyframe, right click on frame 1 and say copy frames, go to frame 72, right click, paste frames. And now again, create shape tween. I'm going to save, Control S, saves, and I'm going to name this Color Bowling C. Control Enter allows you to see it loop seamlessly. And that's what we have. So now I'm ready to export this GIF. Okay. And save. Okay, for the last one, I'm going to add to this. We're going to put a mask on top of this, which is a cool thing to learn how to do. So I'm going to save this as a new file. So file save as saves a copy. And I'm just going to change this to masking. Masking is a way of hiding things and allowing what's underneath to show through, much like Photoshop. So I'm going to make a new layer, select the text tool, rainbow. You can type anything that you want. In the properties panel, you get options for 72. I'm going to keep Arial black because it's nice and thick and you can see what's showing through underneath it. You can also use the free transform tool Okay. You don't have to type rainbow. You can type something else if you want. Here's how you make a mask. In your timeline panel, right here where it has the layer name, if I was being good, I would rename these things rainbow, gradient. I'm going to right click on the rainbow layer and say mask. And that's what happens. So I'm going to save this, Control S, Control Enter. Let's go File, Export, Export Animated Gif. You can change your background color here if you want. None will change it to none. You could do black. There's a little bit of a delay here. My computer's having a little bit of a hiccup. That's what it'll look like. And save. Masking, bowling, C. Click save. And that is it. Then you will upload those to the appropriate Canvas modules. Good job.